want to talk to you guys about one of my favorite success stories in my group about the power of events. So one day, many years ago, a guy calls me up and he's very interested in our business, and he gets started, he signs up and he starts building the business, and he lives in Tenerife, which is in Spain. Now that's an island, and the challenge about that was we had a physical product and the product needed to be shipped to the island. Now, due to customs and everything, that product wouldn't arrive. Now, obviously that put him in a tough spot. And over the next couple of weeks, he kept adding people to the group, he kept selling product, but he had a hard time receiving new product. And he started to get negative. He started to say that it's tough, it's hard, I don't know how to build, I mean, this is really crazy. And I was with him. I mean, that was a tough situation to start building a business without having the product arrive, or only rarely arrive, or arrive super expensively due to additional cost of customs, etc. Now, I realized that I have to do something to help this person to not lose belief, but to increase belief to a level to understand that overcoming obstacles like that will be worth it in the future. Now, the only thing that I could think of is to promote him to come to an event where he'll have the chance to see the big picture of the business. Because yes, I was talking to him on the phone every single day. Yes, of course, I was trying to mentor him and motivate him and everything. But it was time for the event, and it was time for the big picture. So what happened is I told him about the event that we would have the upcoming weekend. It was the biggest event at the time that I had ever done in Germany. Now, between you and I, it was about 68 people attending at that event. So it was not that big of an event if you think about the biggest event ever held in Germany in my group, but it was the truth because I was in the beginning stages. And he lived in Spain. So I told him, listen, you have to be at the event this weekend. Everybody's going to be there. The energy is going to be ecstatic. You will see the big picture. It'll change your life. And he said, bro, seriously, I can't come. He was running a gym at the same time, and he needed to physically be there. He needed to train his customer. He says, I'm sorry, but I really can't be there. And I told him, listen, you don't understand. This weekend's going to change your life. You have to be there. You have to travel to Germany. You got to be there this weekend. And that's it. So anyways, long story short, multiple days of conversation. He said, listen, I really can't come. And frankly, I don't have the money for it. All the expenses for the trip, for the hotel, for the event itself, everything, it cuts hard on our budget at the moment. We're not making money yet, and it's something that I really can't do. I'm sorry. Plus, I can't leave my wife, and it's just hard. Somebody has to be in the gym, and it's not possible. So what I did that same night, I was wrestling with myself. So man, this guy, he's a great guy. He needs to come to the event. And I started to research myself. What would be the cheapest available airfare for him to come to the event? How could I accommodate him with a place to sleep? And I found a guy that was willing to share his room in the hotel because he was by himself in a budget hotel. Third, I said, okay, what I can do is I can pay the event ticket for him so I can make it as easy and accessible as possible for him. And I found a really good flight that would be only minimum amount of time for him not to be at his workplace in Tenerife, so he could fly during the night, fly back the same evening of the next day. So it would be one night out only, really. And so anyways, next morning I was super excited. I called him, I said, today is a great day. And he said, why is that? I said, because you're coming to the event tomorrow. And he said, what are you talking about? We spoke about this. I said, bro, you would not believe it. Look at that airfare. I think honestly it was less than $100. It was so cheap. And I got the room for you, and I got the ticket for you, and it's all done, and I need you to come, trust me. So long story short, he tells me, man, you're crazy, but you know what? I can do this. I'll be there. Okay. So he flies to Germany, the biggest event in history ever happened. 86 people, okay? 68 people on that weekend. And but believe it or not, we were excited. We were on fire. And for him, working in a market where nobody was, where it was just him with no products, seeing a group of 68 people going crazy with products over 2 days, strategizing late at night, had such a tremendous impact on him that he went home back to his wife and he said, listen, this is our future. This is the business we need to build. They sold their gym. They moved back to Germany. It was their dream to live where other people are on holidays, which was Tenerife. It's beautiful weather, beautiful beaches. They left all of that. They were willing to sacrifice because they got a bigger vision. They moved back to Germany, lived in the basement of his grandmother with 0 contacts. And he started to get to work, and he started to get to work, and it was tough. And along the way, he quit once, and we all got him back in. And he kept going, and today, this guy is one of my top 10 people, probably top 5 people, all around the world. He's a diamond director in our business. He has earned more than $1 million and counting, And I think he's just beginning. So if you think about that, how crazy is this? How much sometimes a single impact, a single event can change someone's life. But what does it take? It takes you to have the vision. It takes you to believe in the power of the event. It takes you to believe in the person and to promote that person and to let nothing stop you for making it happen, that the person you believe in will see the power of the team, of the vision, and of the event. And that is the power of events. That is the tremendous impact the big picture can give. Big decisions are taken at big events, so make sure nothing will stop you from promoting the people you believe in, for attending the big functions.